Hi, my presentation is about the promotion of active living and safe exercise. The aims are going to be critically evaluating all the exercise professionals in promoting active living and safe exercise and demonstrating systematic understanding of the nation's health and national guidelines for physical activity and exercise. Health promotion is a term that's been applied to a wide range of approaches to improving health and encouraging active lifestyle of people, communities and populations through the provision of vital information and guidance. Health promotion strategies are not limited to a specific health problem or set of lifestyle behaviours, and they might take place at a number of levels, from face-to-face interactions with individuals and groups to more strategic work such as policy development. A health professional is an individual who provides preventative, curative, promotional or rehabilitative healthcare services and guidance in a systematic way to people, families or communities. They play a central and critical role in improving access and quality health care for the population that promote health and prevent diseases. It's stated that many occupational groups claim a role in promoting health, yet each may draw upon a different knowledge base with skills and abilities. REPS is an independent public register which recognises the qualifications and expertise of health enhancing exercise instructors in the UK. It provides a system of regulation for instructors and trainers to provide evidence to ensure that they meet the health and fitness industry's agreed national occupational standards. It provides assurance and confidence to the public and employers that all professionals on the register are appropriately qualified and have the knowledge, competence and skills to perform the role effectively. And it provides continued professional development to make sure that professionals are kept up to date with updated information. Maintaining professionalism. A rep membership is considered the badge of professionalism by the fitness industry. Exercise professionals will demonstrate and promote a responsible lifestyle and conduct. They'll seek to nurture healthy relationships with their customers and other health professionals, and they'll seek to adopt the highest level of professional standards in their work and the development of their career. The role of the exercise professional then. They identify and meet the needs of individuals, improve performance or fitness through programmes of safe, effective and enjoyable exercise. They create an environment in which individuals are motivated to maintain participation, improve performance or fitness, and they conform to a code of ethical conduct. The level 2 exercise professional. Fitness instructor's most fundamental skill is to teach safely within a gym setting. A fitness instructor's role includes planning, instructing, supervising and evaluating gym-based inductions, ongoing member programmes for healthy adults with the use of safe and correct fitness facilities and equipment. They plan, instruct, demonstrate and evaluate safe and appropriate gym-based exercise sessions, including CV and resistance training that may be used by the clients alone when they're next in the gym. Qualifications, they don't necessarily need any to get onto the level 2 qualification, though a sufficient level of fitness is required. The professional gain in this certificate should cover 4 mandatory units, including the principles of exercise, fitness and health, anatomy and physiology for exercise, knowing how to support clients who take part in exercise and physical activity, and health, safety and welfare in a fitness environment. Limitations of the level. When necessary and only within the limits of their knowledge, are they able to adapt general sessions to accommodate the requirements of special population groups, including 14 to 16-year-olds, older adults, disabled, and anti and postnatal individuals. The fitness instructor should get advice from appropriate professionals if any objectives, activities or risks fall outside of their professional boundaries. There should not be a specialist instructor to medical conditions or special populations. Changes to the qualification. In 2001, gym instructors were able to instruct spinning classes and body pump classes. In particular, body pump style classes are shown to be the least taught classes amongst instructors though. The design and coded moves and choreography require instructors to attend workshops regularly to deliver model classes. But because it's all pre-choreographed, it's said that it's a particular danger for recently qualified instructors who tend to take the easy route and copy what they've seen or what they give them. So level 2 instructors need more training in the additional services they offer before being considered expert or highly professional at what they are instructing. Benefits to the client. Clients can enjoy a variety of different exercises within the gym-based environment. Clients can take the opportunity to build personal confidence and use this as a social aspect. They'll feel more motivated to exercise if they have an instructor on hand to assist in exercising safely and effectively, and clients are encouraged to exercise regularly, safely and confidently using both CV and resistance training. The level 3 exercise professional. By definition, a personal fitness trainer is a fitness professional possessing the knowledge, skills and abilities for safe and effective exercise and fitness, program design, instruction and assistance for the purpose of reaching personal health and fitness goals. Roles and responsibilities. They're able to offer basic but accurate nutritional and weight management advice, an ability to conduct and understand the need and importance of screening and client assessment initially and progressively for both fitness levels and capabilities. They create and safely and effectively execute a range of individual and group exercise programs in greater depth than the level 2, tailored to the needs of attainable goals of specific clients. And they have an awareness of psychological tools such as behaviour change to be able to motivate the clients to adhere to the exercise programme. Qualifications, like key topics like skills and knowledge that should be covered, anatomy and physiology, how to maintain health, safety and welfare in a variety of fitness environments, including the safeguarding of children and vulnerable adults, how to programme, design and manage safe and effective exercise training for individuals and groups, how to communicate with clients efficiently and motivate clients to adhere to an exercise programme. They should know how to apply the principles of nutrition to support client goals as part of the exercise programme as well. And then a few additional ones that bases have outlined are like the Kaiser Rhythm and Ride Cycling Instructor, the National Pool Lifeguard qualification. They should also have first aid at work. Limitations of this level. Instructors should give guidance to encourage the needs of certain client demographics, to follow the key safety guidelines and discourage them from anything deemed too hazardous or contraindicated, to enable them to take part in sessions to help reach attainable health and fitness goals. What they shouldn't do is be a specialist instructor in the area of special populations, especially GP referred clients. They can't play any role in exercise or physical activity programming for clients with specialist medical conditions. And they shouldn't prescribe any form of exercise or nutritional advice to individuals as the specialist demographics. Benefits to the client. The lifestyle management with the help of a personal trainer ensures that clients can fit working out around current daily schedules and responsibilities. The trainer has time slots which individuals are able to book into at their convenience, but specific time availabilities might depend on how large his or her client base is. This could be a problem for creating a larger client base for the PT, and also for the client themselves it might lower adherence to the programme if they're not able to get in when it's convenient for them. Differences between exercise professionals then, between 2 and 3, the qualifications obviously, they're increased and larger roles and responsibilities that level 3 takes on. Benefits to the clients where one-to-one interaction takes place and there's a broader depth of knowledge into all necessary associated health and fitness principles. Level 4 exercise professional, or the specialist exercise instructor, is the highest level of registration available on reps. Specialist exercise professionals are working within the healthcare sector and are also providing an interface between clinically led exercise and community-based exercise programs by designing, delivering, monitoring and evaluating structured, individualised physical activity programs for clients with specific conditions which they've got to be qualified to work with. In special medical areas covered could include cardiac rehabilitation, falls prevention, low back pain, stroke, obesity, diabetes. Where exercise referral at this level is concerned, traditionally it's conducted within a gym setting, but there's arguments for and against it where short-term goals can be seen, but long-term improvements have been known to be pretty insignificant or non-existent. An advantage of the gym though is that gyms also provide a safe environment to exercise where clients can be monitored and any problems can be dealt with efficiently. Furthermore, older people in general are not as familiar with facilities such as leisure centres as younger people, just because they were not necessarily around as much when they were younger. The argument's also made that formal exercise sessions were not as common, given that the older generation constitutes a lot of the GP referral patients. That could be a reason why adherence rates are poor amongst elderly. Qualifications: they should promote a range of physical activity opportunities and information on nutritional guidelines in accordance with the specific needs of the patient. They should proactively interact with and develop positive relationships with patients and the significant others to motivate them to carry on with exercise programs beyond the referral period. Also, where required, if they've got a client who's got a condition who's maybe slightly above their professional boundary, they can re-refer them back to the initial GP to be referred back to the professional who can deal with it a bit more quickly. Limitations of the level: professionals unable to provide a specific information and guidance to clients with medical conditions in which they have no qualification in. Consequently, the professional is unable to deliver exercise sessions they have not been trained in or gained qualification from, and the prescription of nutritional advice is not allowed. Benefits to the client: they provide help and support with medical diseases. Encouragement to exercise regularly is offered specifically tailored towards the medical disease or condition being dealt with. Information and guidance on diet and weight management is provided specifically tailored towards the medical disease or condition. Rehabilitation support is provided, and information tools for behaviour change are advised and provided. Should be on there. Am I right to skip through to the... Is that alright? Yeah, I've just gone to the demographic specific just because it's about the older client I was focusing on. Nearly 1 in 4 people are now obese in older age according to a new study, which is a growing health problem where excess weight causes biomechanical burden to lower extremity joints and contributes to joint pathology. People are growing fatter later in life, with waist sizes rising more persistently than BMI, which may indicate increased loss of muscle mass in old age. The proportion of people with a normal BMI has dropped to only about 15% of UK adults by the age of 65. This proportion includes unhealthy people who have illnesses that cause weight loss or prevent weight gain. And the use of BMI alone as a measure of adiposity in this age group may be misleading, and using waist circumference might be better for identifying adverse changes in body composition. Put the wrong one up. So just carry on anyway. There's an identified low intake of 5 a day. The nutritional status of older people is an important indicator of quality of life, morbidity and mortality. The prevalence of malnutrition is much higher in older people than in the general population and is estimated to cost the UK 7.3 billion a year. There's much evidence that fruit and vegetable consumption is beneficial and protects against cardiovascular disease and cancer. In 2009 in England, only 20% of men and 17% of women between the ages of 65 and 74 achieved medical officer's recommendations for physical activity. This drops to 9% and 6% of men and women respectively over the age of 75. Totally wrong one. No, lost. The epidemic for older people is a lot to do with a lot of time spent being sedentary. Reduced activity levels contribute to decreased strength and stamina, although structured exercise may be difficult for some older adults. Any activity that contributes to energy expenditure may help reduce mortality, with longer duration and more intense exercise being of greater benefit. An increased quality of life has also been demonstrated in those who exercise in later life. Most people are able to walk, even if slowly. Walking reduces anxiety and depression. can maintain mental well-being, reduces mood disturbance in women and increases positive effect in men. Walking also increases bone density in the legs and trunk of postmenopausal women and improves pain in people with osteoarthritis. I don't even know if I've just missed a lot of. I've just put the wrong one up, but anyway. In a care home environment, gradual loss in physical function will impact upon an older person's ability to maintain an independent life and perform activities of daily living. By the age of 74, only 42% of men and 22% of women can walk for 30 minutes or more without difficulty. Because of low strength, 25% of women and 7% of men of this age are at risk of being unable to get out of a chair. And while some people will prefer the security and stability provided by the chair, it's limited in activities that can be performed. What's achievable is limited. Some strength activities, though, started in a chair will allow joints to become more stable and encourage the older person to progress on to further activity. One major intervention that's used for older adults is Fit as a Fiddle. Age UK's Fit as a Fiddle is provided across 9 English regions. The main aims of it are to champion healthy eating, physical activity and mental well-being for older people, broadening and increasing the opportunities for older people to undertake physical activities and improve their eating habits, contribute to an overall improvement in mental health. It's delivered a vibrant and enjoyable mix of activities identified by the older people to improve their well-being, and over 350,000 older people have participated in activities since the intervention. Yeah, I don't know if I'm concluding this one. No. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine, don't worry.
Just to conclude then, leaders, teachers, instructors and coaches providing physical activity programmes in all settings should have adequate training and understanding of the specific needs and differences in physical activity for older adults. They should ensure programmes are age appropriate and provide a supportive environment. Although PTs are qualified to work with older adults for tailored exercise plans, the gym environment might not be the best place for them, where they are worried of any harm that might come to them in a busy environment, and cost might serve as an issue for memberships. But if PTs and level 4s are able to get into community-based, like the Fit as a Fiddle intervention, it offers peace of mind for being able to exercise effectively and safely. But whether an employed personal trainer is in an organisation or a freelance PT, change and developments are driven by showing a mutual display and affirmation of status and enabling the target group to get the assistance they need to promote the fitness culture and becoming a global phenomenon and reducing rates of obesity that are seen. And that's us for today.
Thank you very much, Gina.